So here's a question for you. Is that AI you're using just another tool in your toolbox? Or is it actually becoming a real teammate? Today, we're going to explore exactly that: what AI can do for you right now, where it hits a wall, and what the future of this whole partnership really looks like. Let's dive in. Oh man, we've all been there, right? You're just staring at that blank page, that blinking cursor. It's like the ultimate creative roadblock. Well, this is exactly where AI is stepping in. Not to do the thinking for us, but to give us that initial push. And this super relatable problem, it actually opens up a much, much bigger question. Is AI just a helpful assistant, or is it on the verge of becoming a true creative and strategic partner? Okay, so first things first, let's ground ourselves in what AI can do for us today. The best way to think about it right now is as the ultimate super assistant, one that handles all the groundwork so you can focus on the big picture. I mean, check this out. AI can take a really complex idea and instantly give it structure. Let's say you need a business proposal. Well, with just one prompt, it can spit out a logical 7-step framework just like this one. Now, it's not writing the whole thing for you, but it completely demolishes that blank page problem and gets your thoughts organized, all the way from the problem statement down to the ROI. That is a massive head start. And it's not just for text documents. Imagine you've got this great idea for a marketing campaign, but you just can't visualize it. Well, AI can generate a pretty solid mock-up in minutes just to get the conversation started. Or it can sift through like thousands of customer service chats to figure out what people are loving or what problems keep popping up again and again. It's a total master of processing data at a scale we humans just can't. But, and this is a big but, for all of that power, there are just some things AI can't do. These are the areas where that human touch, our soul, is still absolutely 100% irreplaceable. Okay, so here's a huge difference. AI creativity is basically a super sophisticated remix. It just mashes up everything it's been trained on. That's why you see those weird images with people who have 6 fingers. It's just combining patterns without actually understanding what a hand is. Human creativity, on the other hand, that comes from our lived experiences, from a deep understanding of culture and context. It's about genuinely original ideas. In this one really comes down to responsibility. An AI just operates on the rules we give it. It doesn't actually understand right from wrong. It's just following a program. But those high-stakes decisions, the ones that require real moral reasoning and someone to take ownership of the outcome, yeah, that is still a fundamentally human job. This quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? The artificial part of artificial intelligence is key. It can simulate, sure, but it can't feel. It is missing that deep well of emotional intelligence that guides all of our interactions, our leadership, our empathy. 0. That's the magic number. An AI can analyze the words in a sentence and spit out a response that seems empathetic, but it's all a simulation. It isn't actually feeling joy or sadness or frustration. And for any job that requires a genuine human connection, think therapy or real leadership or complex customer care, that emotional void is a hard, hard limit. Okay, so that's today. But now let's shift gears and look over the horizon. The role of AI is evolving way beyond just being a simple assistant that answers one question at a time. We are heading into the era of the agentic partner. So, what in the world are agentic systems? Well, think of them as AIs that are built for autonomy. Instead of just sitting there waiting for your next command, they can actually plan and carry out complex, multi-step tasks all on their own. It's kind of the difference between asking your assistant to book me a flight to New York versus telling them to plan my entire business trip to New York, and they just go and do it. Flights, hotel, calendar invites, the whole shebang. And here's what that's actually going to look like in the real world. We're talking about systems that don't just process information, but can reason across it, connecting text, video, and images to find brand new insights. They're going to help with scientific discovery, predict when a machine needs maintenance, and they'll be learning constantly from real-time feedback. It's a huge leap from just asking a question to delegating an entire project. So you've got this powerful assistant we have today and this agentic partner that's coming tomorrow. So where does that leave us? Well, it leads to what might just be the ultimate partnership, the perfect synergy of silicon and soul. This table right here, this is really the whole story. It just perfectly lays out the complementary strengths of both sides. AI learns from patterns in data, we learn from lived experience. AI's logic is all about probability. Our logic is driven by ethical reasoning and asking why. And this all leads to that last row, which is the most important one. AI becomes the curator of all the ground level tasks, which frees us humans up to be the strategic directors and leaders. And in the end, it really does just come back to this. No matter how advanced this technology gets, that uniquely human element, our gut feelings, our empathy, our strategic oversight, that will always be the most critical piece of the puzzle. The technology is here to work with us, not instead of us. So, as we wrap things up, here's the question I want to leave you with. If AI is going to handle the how, and that frees us humans up to focus on the why, what does that future partnership look like for you, for your team, for the work you do? It's a future we're all about to build together. Thanks for joining this explainer.